PH-Remix is a 2-year research project led by the Laboratory of Digital Culture of the University of Pisa in collaboration with Festival dei Popoli, Mediateca Toscana and Fondazione Sistema Toscana. The project was funded by a program of Tuscany region with the aim to bring closer research organizations and operators of the regional culture and creative chain. The project is interdisciplinary. It involved 3 researchers specialized in different areas: cinema studies, computer sciences, and digital humanities. They worked together to the development of a final common result. PH-Remix was also participatory. Students and professors of the bachelor and master's degree in digital humanities of the University of Pisa took part in the project too. The idea of PH-Remix is to develop a prototype of an innovative web platform to search and remix clips automatically extracted from films by means of artificial intelligence. The case study of the project is the Festival dei Popoli archive, an archive consisting of the documentary films participating in the festival editions that are held every year in Florence since 1959. Festival dei Popoli is the leading international documentary film festival in Italy and the oldest in Europe. With more than 15,000 selected film titles, it reflects the evolution of the documentary cinema over the last 60 years. The main topics include anthropology and sociology, historical and political processes, current affairs, society, information, and art. The PH acronym in the title of the project stands for Public History. So, Public History Remix, where public history has a central role. In fact, the aim of the platform is to give access to final users to perform searches and create new historical contents, derivative works produced with study and didactic purpose. During the initial phase of the project, a model of public history remix has been defined. The use of the methodology of public history guarantees a user-centered approach in the development of the tool, as public history projects are primarily based on the involvement of audience in the creation of new historical contents. User-generated contents are subsequently shared with open-source mode. In digital public history, users create contents through the use of digital tools. Now, modern web technologies allow the development of complex and interactive platforms, including tools for the practice of remix culture. Eventually, in history projects, it is also fundamental to verified sources, and in PH Remix platform, the use of archival materials guarantees this control. This diagram represents the architecture of the platform that is based on microservices. Services communicate with each other through specific application programming interfaces. This structure guarantees solidity for performing complex operations on data and facilitates maintenance over time with the possibility to upgrade, replace, or add in single modules in the architecture. The films of the archive that are made available in digital format thanks to the parallel project of digitalization led by Mediateca Toscana are uploaded to PH Remix platform through a web interface accessible only to authorized users. After a video is uploaded, it is possible to import the cataloging record from Mediateca catalog. Compared to the previous version of the catalog, the record has been improved both by adopting the standard of the International Federation of Film Archives metadata schema and by enriching a sample of records with additional fields particularly interesting for advanced research in the platform, like toponyms, anthroponyms, and keywords. The characteristic of the interface and the database that is based on a known relational structure allow users to add custom fields supporting any metadata schema without significant changes to the structure of tables. In parallel to the management of traditional metadata, an automatic process of information extraction is launched for each film uploaded to the platform. The extraction consists on the processing of the films with 3 processors based on machine learning algorithms and specially refined in the framework of the project. In fact, these machine learning algorithms were originally optimized for images. Within the project, they have been adapted to work with videos. The first processor makes use of object recognition to detect objects contained in the frames. This processor creates a clip for each object detected from a list provided by the algorithm. The second processor is based on optical character recognition. It extracts text from subtitles impressed in the frames. The third processor divides the film in scenes according to a predominant color. Clips extracted by these processors are stored in the database, increasing significantly the amount of data available. This information at a higher level of detail will be used by final users in the Remix application to perform searches in the index of clips. The Remix application is a web interface accessible to final users. It communicates with the database through REST API, retrieving clips starting from searches performed by users. The interactive video editor allows users to remix the clips. A final server module is responsible for the export of the remix. A video file in MP4 format is generated and sent to the user that can download it through the remix interfaces once the export has completed. The final exported remix contains the clips as arranged by the user through interface along with additional information about the title, the date, and the author of the remix, and credits with all information about clip extracted. This infographic contains numbers about the data in the prototype. A sample of more than 400 films selected from Festival dei Popoli was submitted. More than 1 million of clips were automatically extracted. The search tool allows to search more than 500 objects, a number of colors, or free text extracted from subtitles. Through a query language, it is also possible to filter results by film title, persons, places, and country of production. An unlimited number of search combinations is thus possible. The Remix interface is a single-page application with a super easy structure. The screen is divided into 3 areas: Search, Video Editor, and Preview. When a new session starts, the user is asked to add some information about the remix. The search tool works through a single text field and a query language in beta version. It is possible to search for specific objects in the index of clips or type longer texts. It is also possible to perform more accurate searches with the use of filters that allow to search clips inside specific film titles, places, or persons. There is a user guide to help users with all the functionalities of the interface. Searching inside the index of clips is very engaging, and ideas of new remixes pop up while browsing the results. In remix culture, the creative process becomes more important than the final product. At any time, it is possible to drag and drop clips on the editor area on the bottom and start remix.
His father didn't want him to play cornet, play music at all.
The working prototype allows users to experiment directly the platform and continue with the implementation of the application in a collaborative way. These short videos were composed during a beta test of the prototype. This test will allow us to evaluate possible application of the platform. Use the prototype as a didactic tool in schools to teach video editing and the creation of historical contents. Let scholars investigate the possibilities that emerge from the use of artificial intelligence for automatic extraction of information from videos. Provide new ways for archives for enhancement and revitalizations of their materials. The most challenging parts are related to improve the effectiveness of artificial intelligence for the enhancement of traditional cataloging of archive materials and get users used to interact with such innovative tools. Find solutions to let users access legally to contents according to public history requirements. In this moment, the platform is accessible to authorized users and the sharing of contents is quite limited, but more open solutions may arise thanks to the new law on copyright. Introduce remix as an official way of video production for didactic and scientific scope, contributing so in the spreading of the remix culture.
Ma tu sei venuto con la barca?
Sì.
Sei andato...
Pilote, on était au nombre de 47 personnes. Dans 47 personnes, moi avec mon ami, on était dans le pirogue.
Sì, da solo. Come non capivo?
In una barca con altre persone?
Sì.
Even here, when people talk to me, that juncture, all.
Alcuni sono convinti che l'immigrazione è solo quella che arriva coi barconi.